joyful place. We're gonna start over here. So right here, this is my stay hydrated station. This is where my firsties place their water bottles. They're allowed to get water whenever they choose as long as I'm not teaching. I prefer the water bottles over here and out of the way on the table because accidents can happen. So no on the table. All right, we're gonna move over here to my library. This is my work of heart. So my library looks like this. Every tub is labeled with the title and a number, and inside every book is the matching sticker. So here we have Junie B, the same picture, and number 1. The kids know where to place the books, nice and neat. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. That's how I have that organized. Up here, I just have some of my favorite read-alouds that I like to read to the kids, and then there's just a little extra something to make it a little extra beautiful. Here we have our organization system for when students need their pencils. I really believe in having independent students. I don't want kids asking me for everything and anything. So they know what to do here. I have a video on this system. I'll put a link in the description box below. Down here, we have my crates for my word workstations, 1 through 10. I also have those labels available on my store. This year, we're gonna put our firstie of the week here. So each week we have a firstie of the week. Their poster comes on Mondays. We're gonna place that here, so they're the shining star for the week. Over here, we have our mailboxes. This is where my students, they place their homework folders, their daily take-home folders, and then their lanyards go in here as well. Anything that I pass out to them that they need to take home goes inside their mailboxes. Again, here's another part of the library. Everything is labeled, as I mentioned before. Now we're gonna move over to this section here. So I'm very proud of myself because I created this. This was my first project, and shout out to my dear friend, Chevy, with the Cricut. I'm so happy about it, but it says Home Sweet Classroom, Miss May loves you. Over here we have our finished work. So Miss May, my work is finished. Every student has their own folder with their name. When they're finished with their work, they place their work inside their folder. Over here we have our morning tubs. You guys all know how I am and how I feel about morning tubs. Love them, 1 through 10. This is our crayon station. So if one of my first graders needs a certain color because they don't have it, what they do is come grab one, borrow it, and bring it back when they're done. Let's talk about this. This baggie here has Band-Aids, plenty of Band-Aids, because sometimes kiddos need Band-Aids, and instead of asking me for one, they just go and get it. Independent, that's the key. Over here are the writing tubs. They have different types of writing materials that they can use, different types of paper, stickers, and all that good jazz. They have free draw paper there. Every Friday is free draw Friday. Okay. Now we're gonna move over here to this area. You guys know about my classroom management system. If you don't, I'll put a link in the description box below. But this is the I'm Finished Now What board. The first thing that they learn about is that they must finish everything that's in their green work folder. And then each day I'm adding new things that they can do, teaching them that system. And let me tell you, it stops them from asking you, Miss May, I'm done. What do I do now? Miss May, I'm done. Can I do this now? Check this out. But it's a great tool. Here we have some more little read alouds here. And then we have more read alouds. I love reading to my students all the time. And this is just basically our whole calendar area. So we do number of the day. We talk about the days. We also talk about 10 more, 10 less with our number, expanded form, word form, all that good jazz goes on here. The alphabet, and then of course a joyful place, because that's what it is. I always want my classrooms to be filled with joy. Over here, this board is our super improver wall, and my students are so excited to start it tomorrow. We've talked about it. They know how to get golden stars. If you haven't heard about this, I've done a video on this. I'll put a link in the description box as well. Okay, this is just my little teachery things that I have all organized. This is my small group area where I'll meet with students. Just kind of like my little space. I got my toolbox, have my parents, got a nice cozy lamp, all that good stuff. All my organization goes here, from reading and math and writing and all that stuff. This is my jam, Monday through Friday, and then all the other things that I need that are very important for the school day. Okay, this looks like a little chaotic, like kind of a mess, but I'm gonna get there. But I wanted to get this video out, but we'll get that all organized. But this will just have all of my reading material, math material, the teaching materials that I need will go here. I'll label it and get that all cute too, okay? Let's see here. Next, so next we have the schedule. This is our daily schedule. And then here we have our buckets for bucket filling. You guys know I'm all about that bucket filling system. It's amazing, it's great. I have a cute little rainbow for my dear friend Chevy. Love her. Thank you, Chev. Next, this is how many days in school. So starting tomorrow, we're gonna start adding to this. And we just put stickers every single day for the number of days of school that we're in. This is just like some organization for right now. We've started a new type of curriculum and there are a lot of books, so this is where they're gonna be for right now. Some of my math things go here. This is like my teacher desk. I'm not a fan of teacher desks. I just think they're just in the way and they just collect junk, but we have to have them, and so it's all good. But again, this is like our math area, number line, money, number bond. You know, as the school year goes on, this is just gonna be filled with all kinds of good stuff. This is where I will teach a mini lesson. That's why I have a tablet here. I don't like the big easels, they're in the way. So I just do this. I got this idea from a dear teacher friend as well. This is some of our math stuff that we have that the kids will use this year, and then more of our buckets, because we'll be filling buckets all year long. This area, I call this area the movie area. So anytime I have my kids come to the movie area, that means I have something that I need to talk to them about or teach them here from the hover cam as well. So I make sure I have my little IKEA stool ready to go to teach them. Of course, you gotta have some stuffed animals in first grade because they love the stuffies. So during reading time, they're allowed to have a stuffy. I just kind of organize it so that, you know, this day a kid can get the stuffies, this day, all that good stuff. But they love reading with the stuffed animals. Over here, this is where my students will have all of their work. So right now, we don't have anything, but something will be going up on Friday. So for right now, for Meet the Teacher, this is what we have up. This is where I display some of their work. I love this sign. It says hugs because I got this from a former student who had that made for me, because that's how I always, in my emails, my remind text to my parents, I always end it with the hugs. And so I have that up there because that's very special to me. This is our school-wide. We do PBIS, and we are all about showing our paws. So we post this here, and then eventually posters will go here for the students to refer to. This is the happy birthday area. So I post my kiddos' birthdays, we celebrate them and all that. I just have mine up here right now because due to this video, but everyone's birthday will be up here. And then here we have our restroom. You guys know how I am and how I feel about this system. I've talked about this many times before, but one child is in the restroom, everybody else is busy working. They know when they go, they place their name over there. That lets me know and their friends know that they're in the restroom. When they come back, they take it off and put it back there. And then lastly, I just want to talk about my tables. I did a short video about my tables and people were asking me, Miss May, what did you do? So these are actually balloon stands that I got off Amazon. And then I was kind of struggling on how to get the tissue paper to stay up. And then again, my dear friend Chevy, she's like, she's a teacher, an art teacher, but she should have been an engineer because she got a mind, I'm telling y'all. So this is the caring table. I always have my tables labeled with very kind words because in my classroom, I promote kindness like crazy. It's very important. Every kid has these name tag holders. People have asked me about these. A friend used to make these and sell them, but she no longer does that. So I don't have a link for you with that, friends, okay? These were painted white. They used to be black, but I wanted them white. And then their name tags just go in there nice and easy. They can take them out when they want to use them, and then they just put them back in when they're done with them, and they know to place them back nice and neatly. And I think that's it. I really do. I hope you all have enjoyed the tour of my classroom this year. I'm back in the building. As many of you knew, I was in the portable and I loved my portable, but I'm good. I'm very, very happy where I'm at. So anyway, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.